Sissi. Nein, ich bin der Herbert, and I welcome you to this history lesson with Dragony. Today I'm going to talk about Empress Elizabeth, aka Sissi. As in real Austrian history, Sissi is also a very important figure in our fictional story of Viribus Unitis. Elisabeth Amelie Eugenie von Wittelsbach was born as Duchess of Bavaria in Munich on Christmas Eve in 1837. She grew up playing in the Bavarian forests and climbing mountains with her 7 brothers and sisters. In 1853, she got to know her cousin Emperor Franz Joseph, who was actually supposed to marry Sissi's sister Helene. But Franz Joseph immediately fell in love with Sissi and decided to marry her instead of her sister. And so they married when Elizabeth was just 16 years old. Talk about a sweet 16. The love marriage did not work out. Sissi was an independent girl and totally unprepared for strict protocol at court, an ambitious stepmother and a busy husband who struggled to fight revolutionary and separatist tendencies in the Habsburg Empire. The Viennese aristocracy was making fun of her, and her mother-in-law Sophie took over the control of her life. Her children were taken from her and Sissi was barely allowed to see them, putting her in deep depression and illness. After 2 years of traveling and lodging in Madeira, Corfu and Bavaria, Sissi returned with new confidence to Vienna. She decided to take control of political issues, and the birth of the heir apparent, Crown Prince Rudolf, improved her standing at court. But her health suffered under the strain, and she would often visit Hungary for its more relaxed environment. She developed a deep kinship with Hungary and helped to bring about the dual monarchy of Austria-Hungary, where she was crowned queen in 1867. Sissi was obsessed with her beauty, her perfect figure, and taking care of her body, resulting in anorexia, from which she suffered her whole life. Her very liberal ideas, her call for a republic structure, and her effort for the poor and troubled made her very popular with the Austrian people. To this day, she still is a cult figure. In 1870, she decided to withdraw from public life and try to live the life of a private person. In 1898, on the 10th of September, while she was walking through Geneva, she was assassinated by a young Italian anarchist. And now to the story of Empress Elizabeth in Viribus Unitis. Like in real history, in our alternative timeline, Sissi is murdered. But with magic being real, and Crown Prince Rudolf believing he has mastered some of the dark arts, Sissi gets resurrected by her son. He does this to boost morale for the Austrian troops in the Great War. However, something goes wrong during the ritual, and while Empress Elizabeth is resurrected, she is possessed by a demon and raises an army of undead to march against all the living, instead of aiding the Austrian Empire in its war effort. With this, the war takes a different turn, and now the forces of mankind have to battle Empress Elizabeth of the Damned and her army of the undead in order to survive. All things culminate in a true battle royale, in which the undead Empress Sissi fights her cyberpunk-turned husband Franz Joseph. And so, how will this battle end? Will these legends never die, or will this be the end of the Habsburg monarchy? We will have to find out by listening to Viribus Unitis.